Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. I'll read that as Cancer. First card out is always the strongest. There you are in your element. What's coming towards you? The Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. What you are focused on is the Three of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blockage is the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And your outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Pisces, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is, yes, secrecy, mystery, or this can also be something that you are keeping quiet, because in this little scroll that the High Priestess is holding, there's some kind of secret, and there could be something that you're doing on a social level. So this could be like a surprise or a celebration and a gathering. I'm getting something possibly to do with a work situation or what you're working towards. And there is something about becoming a teacher, and this could be diving deeper into spirituality and finding people that are like-minded. The teacher. I'm also getting something about your good teaching, a good rapport. What is this, High Priestess? Secret. I'm also getting something about a surprise, like a secret surprise party. This could also be somebody who is inviting you somewhere. And the Ace of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Ace of Cups is unconditional love, peace, harmony, tranquility. I'm also getting something about you hydrating your body. Hydration. And it kind of makes you feel more alive. I'm getting something about you meeting another person though. And this could be meeting somebody in some kind of group, club, organization, an organized structure. I'm also getting something about like clear thinking, clear thoughts, pure thoughts. What is this, High Priestess? Now, this could be like higher level of commitment, or you could be getting hired. What is this, High Priestess? Or sorry, the Hierophant. You're the High Priestess. And the Star. Wow, that's such beautiful energy. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. That is about shine brightly like the star that you are. Or there's something about you being highlighted. And this could be actually receiving some kind of like a reward or award. You're being awarded something. And you've been wishing and hoping for this. Purification. I'm just getting something about pure. Something's pure. Pure love, pure heart. What is this Three of Cups in your focus? Good news worth celebrating. Healing of a commitment, connection. I'm getting something about a connective. And the 10 of Cups. Wow. Fulfillment, happiness, returning to good health and healing, financial recovery, and being social in a community. I'm also getting something about you socializing more, or there could be a person around you, and this person could be having a baby, and maybe they're telling you in private. Because in your blockage is the Death card. Now, the Death card is usually change, transition, and transformation, a metamorphosis. Something here is changing, but somebody here could be also not willing to change, not willing to budge, and not willing to compromise. But something pure here. Okay. What is this Death card in the blockage? It feels really good right now and you don't want anything to change. Or something here, it's a new change. And the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Maybe this is something that you are fantasizing and dreaming about, and this is like your secret desire. If you could have ultimate fulfillment, this is what it would look like. So I'm getting something about you being in a high vibrational energy to be able to attract in high vibrational opportunities, places, and people. But the Page of Wands could be a man child, woman child, or there is somebody around stubbornness. Now, this could be also a child. Let's just say your child has been struggling in school. Well, they're not willing to change. They want to be rebellious and they want to be whatever. But I'm also getting something about this Page of Wands. Page of Wands, if this is you, this is Frisky Kitty. It means you're limitless in potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless with adjacent doors available for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. But this can also be something about a change in pessimism and be more optimistic. Or somebody here is also not willing to change, not willing to grow up. Student doesn't want the change. Somebody here does not want change. Could be your child. Your outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is a review and a reassessment, but there is something about you taking stock and being pretty proud of how far you've come on your journey and what is coming with me for the long haul. What do I want to scrap? And what is worth my time investing in? Watching something grow. Yeah, anything that's growing, keep moving towards it. And the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Five of Swords could be a person around you who's trying to bait or hook you back into some kind of investment. Or this could also be trying to bait or hook somebody back into this investment. But this can also be a bully, a belittler, or a backstabber. Feeling a little bit betrayed on an investment that you wanted for the long haul. Could be a friend, a frenemy, somebody who is pessimistic. This person would be like, why would you want to do that? Why do you want to move? What? It's somebody here that's having a hard time with your change or transition. They want to stay the same. They could be a little bit angry and pissed off as well, because the Five of Swords could be like communication that is quite harsh. So what is this Ace of Cups and the High Priestess? And then you have the Hierophant and the Star. And then the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups, which is beautiful energy. Cut your losses in some kind of investment. And the Ten of Swords. And see how it says everything is fine? Ten of Swords is Gemini energy, which is hitting rock bottom in a circumstance or a situation. But there's something about the High Priestess where there is some kind of secret new doorway. And you might not be telling anybody about this, or the secret and key to whatever this ending is, instead of trying to win at all costs with this person, is to fall into your heart space. Because nobody wins in the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a hollow victory, a shallow victory. So do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? And you're focusing on happiness here. It's like everything's fine. So something about your heart chakra. What is this Hierophant and Star? And the Six of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Six of Cups is, yes, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. And there's hope, faith, renewal. I'm also getting something about a contract that you are not renewing, or a child. Now, let's just say that a child is graduating and now they are going off to college. And this child's like, I'm not going off to college. I want to be rebellious, right? So they're being a little bit of a pest. This person can have dark hair, dark features. But that Six of Cups is like wishing and hoping on something that you want to renewing a commitment, or feeling about this bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm getting something about you taking things lighthearted. Or a child. There could be something about a birth of a child here. Like a star is born. What is this 3 cups and 10 of cups in your focus? Socialization, happiness, and fulfillment. I'm also getting something about social, being more social and playing more. And the Hierophant. That's beautiful energy. There's commitments on top of commitments, and you're keeping your commitments. Instead of wallowing in your dead end. Somebody here is not happy with your change or transition, or you possibly wanted a new beginning with this person, but do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? There's something about like healing and overcoming some kind of past situation. And the Hierophant is like maybe a group, club, organization. You could also be organizing something, like if this has something to like a school structure or anything like that, you're organizing things. It means you're making cupcakes and taking it to like the party or the picnic. What is this death card and Page of Wands and a blockage? Could have been a younger fire sign. Pessimistic. Or somebody here was trying to like block you from getting something good. But they can't. Nobody can block you from what it is that you want unless you allow this person to. And the 6 of Wands. Wow. Could have been a Leo. Dark features. But 6 of Wands in the blockage is somebody here whose pride and ego got the best of them. Man, child, woman, child. This person is too proud to change. Or there's something about like they're very pessimistic and they're thirsty for attention. So this is somebody who is dying for your validation and or approval. Yeah, because the Page of Wands is looking up at the Hierophant, the 6 of Cups, and the Star. Healing a past situation, possibly with a friend or a family member as well. And keeping your commitments. And then there is somebody here, a raise or a promotion. You know, it could also be somebody very jealous. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Cutting your losses in some kind of commitment, or pick and choose your battles wisely, because not everybody is worth your time of day, especially when the 5 of Swords comes in. It's nobody wins in the 5 of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah. You might have somebody who's pissed off or angry here. Because the Knight of Wands, yes, can be somebody who's flaky, fickle, hot and cold, and inconsistent. So we send Peter Pan back to Never Never Land, who's been inconsistent, unreliable, or somebody who is saying they're going to invest in something, but this is like arrogance, cockiness, and somebody who's enraged over some kind of investment. Impulsive and reckless. Impulsive and reckless behavior. Nobody can wreck this for you. Page of Swords. My obnoxious brat in the tarot could be an air sign as well. Air sign or fire sign. That air sign is like jealousy, envy, and a parrot. Somebody who talks a big story, but the words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing or where, you know, they're going. It's somebody who also is gossiping. So give me another card for why this anger and rage. Flaky. And the 2 of Swords. Well, the 2 of Swords is, you know, stuck between a rock and a hard place, or somebody also doesn't have all the information. So instead of trying to get all the information, they're just blasting communication. Verbal bleh, right? So High Priestess, you could just be like observing, or there is something about being quiet. There's something private here. Keeping something quiet or preserving your thoughts. 2 of Swords is my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced, you know, whoever here. Could be mending things with something about a friend that you commit. Like This is like two peas in a pod. Like, you like this person. I'm getting something about like good community, good people, good social network. Look for the signs, pay attention, expect an answer. And then you have 11 and 33. Look for the signs. Keeping your commitments and not being, yeah, I feel like this person's been inconsistent with you before. And I feel like you've given them the benefit of the doubt too many times. They're also really thirsty for your attention. So somebody here really wants their ego stroked, or I'm getting something about maybe they were going for the same raise or promotion or person. Refreshing oasis, nurture yourself, gather your strength. And I feel like it's a strength of a community. And this could be a strong commitment connection. This could be a spiritual community. This could be like an after school program. There's something about like celebrating, like I'm getting like making cupcakes and taking it to a picnic, like that sort of thing. And there's something about like taking things more light. Ascension flames, merge with light, ignite keys and codes. Keys and codes. I'm also getting something about keys to a new door. Now this could be like a new building or a new home. Maybe there has been a permit. Something was, what is that, permitted? Cosmic sapphire, act with honor and integrity, speak your truth. So there is something about you speaking your truth, but I'm also getting something about like a pure heart. Like there's something pure and innocent about you. And if you felt like your innocence was robbed as a child, maybe you had to grow up quickly. Watching shish go down. Enjoy the gossip. Just watch the shish go down. Look for a sign. Pay attention. So there is something about you seeing something online. Well, yeah, because you have somebody who's like fuming over an investment, but this person also is avoiding or suppressing feelings. Now, somebody here, when they suppress their feelings, they're gonna bleh, right? Trash, throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing out. Taking out the trash. Pisces, you taking out the trash? And somebody's like, I don't want to hear it, right? I don't want to hear it. So again, somebody here, this person has a really hard time on change. Like when it's ready for them to change, they can be very easy and smooth with the transition. But when you're saying, well, I'm moving into a new building and I'm moving away, this person's like, well, wait a minute. No. Well, I got to keep you limited here, because if I don't keep you limited, I need somebody here to give me the validation and approval. But you are usually the one that validates and approves me. Somebody here doesn't want to hear it. This person also has dark hair. And expecting new beginnings. Yes, birthing something new. Somebody's like, no, I don't want to hear it. Watching the shish go down, enjoy the gossip. So this is about you birthing something, and it's good. It makes you feel like whole. And then this is bugaboo here. So this is also somebody who is afraid. Like, I read about bugaboo. You can read about it, what a bugaboo means. And it's somebody who is feeding into scarcity. And it's almost like they're trying to do something. Page of Wands is like, I'm going to paint my wall, I don't know, red. But somebody didn't follow up. They didn't follow up. They didn't follow through with the task. So they're having a really difficult time on changing. So if I'm like, well, I'm going to paint this wall pink, and you're like, yeah, that sounds good. You know, sometimes you have to roll with it. But somebody here is like, no, it's staying red. Well, you're leaving this person on red, right? Dagger, fear, worries, intense situation. Yeah. Well, the outcome is somebody who is trying to win at all costs in some kind of investment. I'm also getting a situation where this person is trying to hook into an investment that you possibly have. And now they're seeing the victory that you have, jealous of it, right? You've hit rock bottom with this person. Leave them. And there's something new that you're brewing. And it says grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. So again, doing things within balance and moderation. Bridge, successful outcome to a problem. Pick and choose your battles. And also, if Peter has been flaky and inconsistent with you, you deserve this. Your reward is deserving somebody who's committed. And how do you know people commit? Watch their intentions. They will show up. It means, like, let's just say that you and I had a conversation and I was like, okay, Pisces, blah, 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 blah. And I'll meet you on this day and we'll make cupcakes. I will keep my commitments. It's not going to be like, maybe another time, or, you know, I'll tell you by the end of the week. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be like, yeah, sure, that sounds good. Let's make they will make future plans with you. That's how you know. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Yeah. And then bread, period of prosperity and abundance. And then you do have ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. A stubborn, aggressive person. So you have a rat and a ram, and then you do have chair filled. Somebody new is entering your life. Whoa, I like it. This person's good for you. They're also like something about they practice what they preach as well, and you practice what you preach. So again, and it's not preaching to the choir. It just feels like coming together, like socialization. This person's easy to socialize or something here. Pisces, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website. You can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.